Cavan Biggio is one of the most dismissed players in the MLB. Even his own Toronto fans are writing him off as a utility player. But I'm about to give you 3 reasons why Cavan Biggio is one of the most underrated players in the MLB and why he could be a future Hall of Famer. When you look at Cavan Biggio's career stats, it doesn't look so great. He's batted .235, he has an on-base percentage of .354, and an OPS of .762. It's not bad, but it's nothing like what we've hoped. But there are 2 things that aren't taken into consideration when looking at his basic stat line. When you look at Cavan Biggio's walks to hits ratio, it's unbelievable. His walks to hit ratio is 0.78, meaning he gets 0.78 walks per every hit. So when you take this into consideration, if Cavan Biggio hit .280 in 2022, his projected on-base percentage would be .500. Now that hasn't happened since Barry Bonds, and based on these numbers, all he's got to do to achieve that is hit .280. And Cavan Biggio, as we know from his minor league numbers, could easily bat .280. Furthermore, his high on-base percentage would fit perfectly with the Jays. If he batted leadoff for the Jays, getting on base would almost certainly get knocked in with the monsters of Vlad, Bo, and Teo on deck. Another thing is that Cavan Biggio can steal, like kind of a lot. If he could keep stealing bases and even develop to be a base thief, think about how valuable that would be for a guy who has the potential to get on base almost 50% of the time. If you thought that last stat blew your mind, just look at some of Cavan Biggio's comparisons. So if you look at Biggio's career stats, he bats .235 with a .354 on base percentage and a .107 OPS plus. When you look at these numbers, you'd probably first compare Biggio to someone like Tim LeCastro or Kevin Newman. He actually compared more closely to Max Muncy? What? And in 2021, Cavan Biggio was battling injury, which definitely impeded his numbers a bit. So if you disregard that year, his stats look closer to this. Wow, it just keeps getting better with Biggio. Alright, so we've seen a couple mind-boggling stats hinting that Biggio has potential on par with Bo Bichette. But what does Biggio actually have to change to start getting real results? Well, it really comes down to 2 things. 1, not getting injured. Injuries have been the main thing holding Biggio back, and if he could break free from those chains, he would have time to get on his feet. The second thing is that he needs to stay within himself and play to his strengths. Last year in 2021, the Blue Jays pushed Biggio to get more aggressive early in the count. Did that strategy succeed? Absolutely not. All his stats plummeted to the ground. Why? Because being aggressive just isn't who Biggio is. He likes to see the first pitch, and if that first pitch is a fastball down the middle, so be it. By taking pitches, it allows Biggio to see the pitcher well, and allows guys like Guerrero and Bichette on the bench to get a good look at the pitcher as well. Don't push Biggio around, just let him play his game. If he can stay healthy for a full 162 games, and he stays within himself and plays to his strengths, there's nothing stopping this guy. I am 100% confident that Biggio can get back on his feet and thrive at the major league level once again. And I know it's concerning that he hasn't played a full 162 game season, and he's already 27, but I'm not too worried about that. Here's why. Biggio has a skill set that will age well. I could see him putting up good numbers into his late 30s and even early 40s because he's smart. He knows the strike zone literally better than anybody. He's a smart base runner, and he can still offer versatility into his later years. These are all skills that will age well and a reason for the Jays to invest in this guy. So with that, let's end this video with a short compilation of Biggio being Biggio. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button. I post mostly Jay stuff monthly. Go down into the comments section and read other people's comments, reply to them, try to get a conversation going. I'd love to hear what you think. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!